Good morning, and this is Channel 1 News. I'm Robin.
And I'm Sophia.
And we're back here with top-notch reporting. Breaking news. This morning, Andrew Morgan, the extremely wealthy businessman better known as Mr. Monopoly, is under investigation on multiple felony charges. He is being investigated for illegal gambling and betting, bribery, premeditated burglary, embezzlement, illegal contracts, breach of contract, illegal business deals, and pyramid schemes. All of these charges surfaced after an investigation was opened by the NYPD in wake of constant employee strikes.
This just in, the felon known as Mr. Monopoly has not been working alone. Two of his employees, classified as henchmen, have come forward to tell us their stories. Supposedly, they were hired to steal from the small businesses that were employed by Mr. Monopoly. This was in order to pay back the debts Mr. Monopoly has incurred through legal betting and gambling. Stay tuned for more updates.
Channel 1 exclusive. It has just been discovered that Mr. Monopoly has been convicted of illegal betting before, but had bribed the arresting officer with money he had embezzled from his own company, Monopoly Industries. As we find out more in this case, we'll be back with top-notch reporting.
Coming to you live with more information on the Mr. Monopoly case. One of Mr. Monopoly's henchmen, who wishes to remain anonymous, has spoken with us today. This henchman spoke on behalf of the entire group when he said the group had claimed a breach of contract on Mr. Monopoly's part. However, Mr. Monopoly had employed these men under an illegal contract. It was also noted that Mr. Monopoly had failed to mention this detail to the henchmen when they signed said contract. Due to this contract's illegal nature, it is considered void. In other words, it is not valid under the law, therefore cannot be brought to court.
New updates on the Mr. Monopoly case. His story continues as we find out that these henchmen, one of whom was previously interviewed on Channel 1 Morning News, were not the only ones who suffered. Mr. Monopoly had made other illegal business deals and schemes with foreign companies. These actions ranged from illegal contracts that would all later be considered void, all the way to pyramid schemes. To tie everything in, this is supposedly where the henchmen found out that they were being scammed. All employees went on strike, to which the NYPD took notice and began their efforts to get rid of this felon. Check in again at 8/7 Central for more updates. Once again, we are Channel 1 News. Back to you, Sophia.
News alert. Could there be family drama in the midst of the Mr. Monopoly case? An anonymous source has just said that the Monopoly family is going through some tough times. Mrs. Monopoly is filing for a divorce in the wake of the NYPD uncovering the various crimes her husband has committed. They do have one child who is 11 years old, which leads us to ask about the possible custody battle between the two. This makes the case not only legal, but also an ethical issue.
Channel 1 News is back again. The custody battle between the Monopoly family has been taken to court. We have been following the court procedures dealing with the custody battle, and we see that the couple has attempted to use a mediator. However, because of the process of court, they do need an arbitrator since no agreement was come to. Thankfully, this dispute was settled by the arbitrator, who ruled in favor of Mrs. Monopoly. Mr. Monopoly is now in police custody, and prosecutors are aiming to extradite him from the city of New York. He is facing fines as well as prison time for the felonies he has committed. We hope that everyone who has been harmed in this case has justice. This has been yet another successful case for the NYPD. Well done. Tune in for other updates dealing with the NYPD and cases like Mr. Monopoly's on Channel 1 News. Good morning.
Back to you, Robin.
Oh.
Which is?
Why are you still?
Hold on, give me a minute to compose myself. Okay. Supposedly, they were hired by...
Break.
Let them go.
Andrew Morgan, he is a... He was here at...
I think it's this one.
Ishita's trying not to cry. Oh, we should have like paper spread out, like... There you go.
You've never done bloopers?
Oh, bloopers, yes. I heard blue first, and I was like...
Yeah?
This is gonna be our thumbnail.
Get it? Thumbnail?
It's not what I was going for, but I do love it. Move. That is the cardinal rule. Back to Sophia.
You can go.
Oh boy.
You can go.
Go now.
Let's skirt. We should do bloopers.